Tucker Carlson, as we discussed yesterday, was a little bit dumbfounded when Matt Gaetz basically roped him into this investigation that Gaetz is now under. When he made the comment like, Tucker, you're going to remember, right? We were at dinner. You had your wife. I brought this young woman with me and, you'll remember her. And Tucker's like, actually, I have no idea. I do not recall this woman in question at all. And then, of course, he comes back from break and says, that was one of the weirdest interviews I've ever done. But folks, that wasn't it. Because after that segment aired, after the dust settled, according to staffers at Fox who spoke to CNN, Tucker was, quote, pissed off. Now, that is the actual words they used. They used the term pissed off at Matt Gaetz for doing that. And honestly, can you blame him? And it's not just that either. It's when Matt Gaetz was also like, hey, I know you're no stranger to allegations like this. And Tucker's just like, dude, kill it. So Tucker's pissed. And again, as much as I hate Tucker Carlson, he has a right to be pissed right now. He extended an invitation to Matt Gaetz to come on his program and spew whatever lies and propaganda and nonsense that he wanted. Tucker wasn't going to question any of it. He was just going to let him roll. I mean, he even admitted that. He said, look, we barely read the story. We didn't really prepare any questions. So Matt Gaetz, have at it, buddy. And Gaetz is like, well, Tucker, remember when you and me were at dinner, and it just totally went downhill from there. Matt Gaetz is running out of friends, and he's running out of friends very quickly. Fox News made it clear yesterday as well that they have not ever entertained the idea of hiring Matt Gaetz. And considering the fact that Tucker Carlson is their most popular host and Matt Gaetz may have implicated him in this DOJ investigation, I have to imagine the higher-ups at Fox News aren't exactly looking at Matt Gaetz with, any kind of future plans for the guy. And again, here's the thing, though. When you're in Matt Gaetz' situation right now, you've got to stay ahead of the PR curve. Right? This is a public relations nightmare for him, and he has to be able to go out there in the public and try to muddy the waters and shift the conversation. And he has to do it with conservatives, because those are the ones that if they turn on him, he is done. And the best way to do that, obviously, is to go on Fox News. But it's going to be a lot harder to go on Fox News when you're sitting there implicating their hosts in this investigation, saying that maybe Tucker Carlson's a witness because he saw you bring this young woman to a dinner. You ate with them. You laughed with them. You joked with them. But there's another thing about this story that's driving me insane, and I wish more people would talk about this. Because not only is there the investigation side of it, there's the other side of it. And that is, why in the hell is a Fox News personality chilling with a member of Congress? Right? I mean, they're in the same echo chamber. How is this something that's allowed, right? You're not allowed to go and just chill and hang out with lobbyists because we have rules about that. But what's the difference between doing that with Tucker Carlson? Because what does Tucker Carlson do on his program every night, just like every other Fox News host? They lobby to the American public on behalf of the Republican Party. I don't think we see Rachel Maddow going out to dinner with Ro Khanna. I mean, I've never been invited to brunch with Bernie Sanders. Sam Cedars not hobnobbing with Elizabeth Warren. Kyle Kulinski isn't out there taking Ted Lieu to lunch. We don't get these same privileges. We don't get to talk to these individuals and give them our 2 cents, but Republicans do. Sean Hannity, back when Trump was in the White House, coming and going from there all the time. Lou Dobbs had a direct line into Donald Trump. He would phone call him, put him on speakerphone during meetings. So not only is there the investigation side of this, but it also helps to expose the disgusting relationship between Fox News and our Republican lawmakers.